So, thou shalt not kill. All the commandments are linked. All the commandments are linked to the power of the word. And it's to help us to realize that we have nothing to fear but fear itself. Thou shalt not kill is linked to this fear of death because we really, killing is a third dimensional reality. It is an illusion. And this is what the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, was teaching us. That because we're existing in this third dimensional reality, that there are things that we really need to defend, that there are things that we really need to protect so that we can become more aware, more awakened. In this third dimensional reality, there is the duality of offense and defense, of war and peace. And in the Bible, in Ecclesiastes, it does speak about this. There is a time, and it speaks of time. And for war, for peace, for death, for reaping, for sowing, there's a season, a time for all things. And so when Arjuna and Krishna are there on the battlefield, Krishna is teaching Arjuna that you can't really kill anything. The body, yes, we'll all have to let go of the body someday. But the soul cannot be killed. The essence of you cannot be killed. So what you are warring for, what is it, the Pandu family, family against family, just like the Civil War, brother against brother, cousin against cousin. This war is going on within us. This war is, what are we defending? What are we fighting for? So on this planet, in this great illusion, as they say, there is a purpose that we battle and we struggle. Maybe not each and every moment or each and every day, but this is the reality that we know. We're even told that to become a diamond, there has to be friction. There has to be heat. There has to be fire. There has to be pressure. And yes, but now we are in a whole different vibration, not leaving the laws of the third dimension. Because the commandments go are the truth, and truth lives in every plane of existence, in every dimension, in every vibration, even in a lie. So this third dimensional reality is honing us, preparing us through duality, through war and peace, love and hate, through acceptance and non-acceptance, through death, through life, for the truth, for higher dimensions, for more clarity. So it's important. That's why it's important not to judge yourself. For judging is part of war. We've done it. So now it's time to learn from all that judgment. Now it's time to let go. Let go of the shoulda, would have, ought to have. Let go of I could have been or I should be. So what this battle takes great courage, is self-acceptance, is accepting what God, Source, the universe is giving us for free. This is why our ego is taking such a battle right now. Because our ego has a belief system. And through this belief system, we have a perspective. This is how it should be. People should be kind. The world should be at peace. Since it should be, that means it's not. Or these people are not kind. Do you see where we're going with this? When we say should and ought to. This is also a judgment. I should be walking the talk each and every moment, each and every day. I should be a better person. I should be more courageous. I should be this, I should be that. This is judgment. This is what the Gita, this is what the Bible, constantly teaching us is being authentic. Being truthful, being honest, walking the talk, being courageous without even thinking we're courageous. Being fearless, that battle is always teaching us what our fears are. What are we battling? If we are our authentic self, there is nothing to fear but fear itself. There is nothing anyone can discover about us that the world does not know already. So scriptures, no matter which holy scripture you pick up, they're all teaching us about war and peace, about killing, about stealing, about life and death, about this third dimensional reality. There are other things we can kill besides the physical. We can kill joy. You've heard of killjoy. We can kill our dreams or someone else's dreams. These are even deeper. These go deeper. Kill time. When we start killing joy, killing time, killing dreams, and so on and so forth, we kill off any access of creativity. We kill off any flow to be awakened. So we think awakening is that great aha moment, and we're changed. We're a better person. We have more wisdom. We have more of this, more of that. But awakening, again, is being your authentic self, your true self. And it doesn't happen just in one moment, one aha moment. Not that it can't. It's little steps. Some people get it when they're taking a shower. That, wow, I didn't realize that. Or that feeling of thatness, of good. Some people even sitting watching TV, drinking a beer. You know, things that people say, oh, you should be doing. Some people get an awakening being in Mother Nature, hugging a tree, putting your back against the rock. But it's little steps to the big moment. So we will share with you someone, well, let's preface it with Reverend Joseph. He quotes a lot, and he really enjoys reading Thich Nhat Hanh's book, The Art of Power. And in one chapter, the last chapter, I believe, in that book, since Reverend Joseph references that book a lot, I thought I should, get that book and read at least some of it. And so in the last chapter, it talks about the founder of Patagonia. And his name, forgive me for if I mispronounce it, Van Schoonard, something, or Schoonard. Anyway, he calls himself the reluctant businessman. He felt, because of big business, they're running, well, he believes big business really runs the country, not the president, not all our elected officials, but big business. And there's a truth in everything. He believes big business has created the pollution in this world, the toxins in this world, and the ruining of this planet. And I believe in 1950s, he's out of necessity or out of his creative spirit and his independent spirit, he started his own business because of a need. He was a professional rock climber. I'm not sure when Patagonia started or how that, I forget how that name came to him, having never been to Patagonia. But anyway, being this reluctant businessman, he realized several things. There was a need. Whenever there's something you're trying to avoid or push away, it will push against you. So some of you may be in a profession that you think is, does more harm than good for humanity. But you're in it for a reason, because there is a need for your energy, for your creativity, for your vision. So he said, I'm not going to run business the way businesses run business. He totally thought out of the box. He put on, one day, he's a rock climber. He put on a rugby shirt and he went to England and used it, but it had a collar where the rope would not burn his neck. And it was sturdy, and so the rugby shirt really worked for rock climbing. And when he visited, I believe, England, that this rugby shirt, everyone loved it and loved the idea. And so a product was born. So he designed a lot of rock climbing gear. He designed clothes out of necessity. He wanted durable clothes that look good. And he said Louis or Ralph Lauren or some famous designer sweater, you threw it in the wash and it shrunk and it was no good anymore. He wanted something that you could throw in the wash that looked as good as wool and didn't hurt the environment. And so that led from one product to another, to reuse things. And the way he ran his business was very interesting. He was one of the first to have, mothers bring their children to work, and babies, to work. And he was one of the first to allow there were no walls where people were, where there was communication, and all of this. And his employees were all very independent. One person came by to see how he ran his business, and he said, I would never hire any one of your employees because they're too independent. They come and go when they want. One was a surfer, and would just take off surfing. But during that time of surfing, he would get all these creative ideas to help the company. So one thing he said, always hire passionate people who believe in what you do. They don't have to have a degree, but they have to have that passion. So what are we saying? It's important that it's not what you do, but it is what you do. That you love what you do, you have a passion. Even if you hate the idea of being a lawyer or a doctor or a, or a businessman or whatever, because it's against your principles, or what people will say. It's what you bring to it, your energy, your passion, your love for what you do. So this war, why fight it? You get more by uniting and bringing your talents, your creativity to it. Of course, there are aspects that you don't like about your job or like about your life, like what you do. But there are more things that you love about what you do and who you are. It all has to do with how you see yourself, how you let go of these fears, the courage that you have to live life, to take risks, trust. So yes, don't kill the joy. Don't kill your dreams. Don't kill time, because time is very binding. Work with it. Be creative. Be yourself. And you will find that this new energy that is coming here upon this planet is nothing to fight against, or, or to see it as an enemy, or to see it as a foe, but see it as just part of your journey that we are on. We are all meant to go back to the source. Everything returns to the source. We started off as light beings, crystalline beings, from the heart of God. And that we are returning to. And it's not something to fear, but something to embrace and rejoice, because it is such freedom. It's liberating. So the key, besides trusting in this new decade, is keeping your sense of humor, laughing, and joy. Fear not death, for as all the scriptures say, we cannot die. We transition, we transmute. Kill not your dreams. You are eternal. And what you do in this moment is what counts, not 10 years from now. And that's what that founder of Patagonia said. he donates a lot of his money from way back before it became popular for companies to donate. And he said, think about it this way. If you donate $10 now, instead of waiting 10 years from now to donate $100, the $10 now can be put to work and be worth more and do more than what the $100 will do in 10 years. So yes, Patagonia, he said, had some real down times. That's instead of going down with the times, he took his crew, his employees, out back into nature where they could just relax, where they could just meditate, where they could just talk and throw around ideas. And they came back even stronger. So nothing can be killed. It will just transform, take another shape. So believe in your dreams. Believe in yourself, who you are. Take that first step in trust, in belief, into this new frontier, into what is fearful, which feels very scary. And you will realize how strong you are, how courageous, how beautiful, how everlasting you are. Yes, even your breath, even breathing, you make a difference. And just like we've told you many, many times, only you can fulfill your divine destiny. We say, we equate it to a tapestry where one stitch out ruins the entire tapestry. Nothing else but you can fill that stitch. You have that talent. You have a divine plan. You need to believe in yourself, have faith. Trust. And trust in the teacher within. Trust in your guidance. For these are the times. Thank you.